It's paper pumpkin time for April, the inked occasions. It's Karen Titus stamping on the back porch. I'd like to just share a few ideas of how I approach. I love getting these card kits because I like to just see what else they inspire. There's always beautiful cards you can make just the way they are. But a lot of us like to have fun doing something else. So this has some really fun things in it. I actually I might keep these envelopes just for the cards this time. I could cut these apart. I often do, but I'm not going for quantity today. I was just playing some ideas and I have plenty of cards. And so then these are the cards. You get several of each. Oh, there's one more. You'll see it on my things, partly used up. So I like to spread everything out on the table and then I lay out papers, colors that go with it. And then I go from there. So what jumped out at me first was I love these, and I had two ideas to do with this right away. So we're going to do those. I'm going to take my mat here. And this is the front of one of the cards. Let's see, is that one still in here whole? Here's one. Do you see how it's like this? Now I've trimmed it so it's really close because I want a little border because I'm going to make one of my favorites, an easel card. So I'm going to add this. And by using the silicone mat, I don't need to worry about where I'm going to get these things. And then I'm just putting these at a few spaces. Not being too concerned. They're easy to clean off if I get them anywhere that I don't want them. And I'm going to lay this right across the front. And I haven't made any of these yet, so we'll just see how it all goes. Okay, I'm going to put that right at the bottom. Looks good. Looks pretty good, but we'll live with it. Okay, then I'm taking a piece of berry burst and regular 8.5 by 5.5. To make an easel card, I am scoring it in half at 4 1/4. So that would be my regular card. I'm going to take the front of the card and score it in half. So 2 1/8. And this becomes just the easiest easel card ever. And I'm hoping by cutting that other off, it's going to give it just a little bit of frame here. Yes, it will. Perfect. So I will be attaching this, but only to the bottom. So I'll go ahead and put this on. Oh, I probably should trim up this bottom a little, but we're going to live with it. And I am going to put this on right in the middle. That's totally fine. I have one little part there that is sticking out. We will just cut that. I obviously didn't center it totally perfectly. Okay. So this is what it's going to look like then when it stands. Got a little, I don't know what in there. Okay. So this is going to stand like this. And then for the base, so this is what I'm thinking. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. This is just part of the back side of the card then. I just cut off part of that. And we'll put this here. And the Thinking of You, which comes in the set, we're going to put that right on here. And then this I'm going to raise up. So this is what's going to catch the flap here. So I want this taller, and so I'm going to use these riser things. So I'm going to look, okay, I think this will work. You can see I start cutting them all over depending on what sizes I'm going to need. I'm going to put that right along there. And I'll do another one here. And let's see, how will that be? I will cut it just a tad more. And add them to the rest. Oh, wasn't quite enough. I will do it again. Now it'll work. We just keep changing what we do and we make it work. So I'll put this one on and this one. So when I peel these off, yes, come on. I could be using take the pick. Take a pick. Okay, now I'm going to decide where I want this. And I think I will just want this kind of just right in there. It's all good. And this is going to be my finished card. And I just think that this is just really pretty when it stands up like that. And of course, it's going to mail flat for mailing. Now, if I wanted to add words, and I don't know if I do, I would do, I'm going to take one here that says, because it has words here, thinking of you, and I would add, if I added anything, sending my love, but I'm going to let it just stand because we've got the thinking of you. If I add gems, I would use these lovely gems and spatters. So I would probably come back and do that at the end. I tend to do my gems at the end. The other immediate thought I had when I saw this was putting this on black because I love bright colors on black. So this is going to be a, let's see how that looks. So I just did a front. Isn't that stunning? I think that is just really pretty. So we're just going to do this the same way we did the other. And now this would also be a lovely easel card. So we could trade these around. We could make this the easel card. But for this card, we are leaving it this way. Yeah, that's always the trickiest part. Okay, and let's see if I can get this one on. Right there. And again, I can always cut off the sides. Okay, I think that is absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to just take that and add that to base card. It should fit. Yep, that'll fit just like that. And again, it's a little off center. I'm just going to just take a teensy bit off there, and then that will work. I always call getting a kid out like this playtime because, you know, you're going to watch the things that I'm doing, look at the instructions, but then lay them out and think, okay, what else could I try? Now, this one is just a plain card front, so I will put, I'm going to put sending my love up here. So I will take this and put on. You hear both my phones ringing. Somebody obviously doesn't know I'm recording right now. So, okay, sending my love. Okay, so here's card number 2. And I still have another one of these left to play with. So those are going to be, and then, so looking at this again, I did another one because I also love really simple cards. So if I need a card in a hurry, again, I just trimmed this so it will fit on my base card. Let's go ahead and put this on. And for this one, I am going to just take this hugs, you know, that goes with the silver here. And I want you to just do hugs and sending my love and add some gems. And again, I think this will be just a really nice, simple card. I'm going to do sending my love flat. And then I'm going to pop this one up with, oh, you know, actually, this might be fun to use some of these little ones on here. Let's see. They look skinny enough to do that. Interesting. I will try that. I'm just playing with ideas here. And I'll put one down here. And one over on the end and in the middle. So then this part will be popped up. Okay, aside. And this is a very plain, simple card, but I think it's also very elegant. Just hugs, sending my love. And if I add 3 little pink, well, let's do that because see, I just think this will just sort of add. So I will take this and add 3 little dots right under here where you're going to notice it more. Since the other part is blue, we'll put it on the blue part. There. And I love how simple that is. Okay, next I took one of these, and I don't know if I like this or not. Okay, this was another one of these that I guess I've used up. Let's see if I have a full window. Okay, here's a full one. This is what it looked like. Oh, so I do have a full one. You can see I took this and I thought, let's just play around and cut off these edges. So now I'm going to just put these edges. So I'm going to be leaving, what I want to see is color here. So I will put this on. And let's see, do I want to angle it? No, I think I'm going to angle it right here. I think I'll do this and then I'll cut off the other sides here. So I will take this. Oh, I meant to put it corner to corner. Well, best laid plans don't always work. Let's try this way first. Then I will cut these edges off. So I'm making it all a little smaller. And the thing that's fun about playing too is I always say it, they don't have to turn out. This is like playtime. And when I make a bunch of cards like this, at the end, I could put them into a pile of ones I really like, ones that are okay, and ones that, but that's okay. It's part of the fun of doing it all. So if I take this now and put it on my base, and then I have these same hugs again, and I just thought I would just do this in the middle. And I'm not sure if I really like this or not, but it's on here. Okay, so it's all just part of the deal. See, I'll just rate them as we go along. And sometimes you'll find too, if you let things sit for a little bit, then you realize, oh, it just needs like this extra little gem, or one thing that you think about to add later, and that's always fun too. So I'm gonna put that on, and then I would pop this one up. Okay, so there's this one. It's very colorful. I almost think the hugs should be a little higher. Let's see if I can do that and make that a little higher. And then maybe I would put gems circling around like a little corner down here or something. Okay, so there's the next one. Just going to keep piling them up. Then I decided to let's just take the back of this, and I'm going to make a piece that would be, let's see, 3 by 4. How do I want to do it? I'll do this one at 3. And I'll do this one at 4. And I have all these other pieces to do other things with, And then I'm going to take this and cut it at an angle. So this is going to be for my next card. Just another little easy, fun little thing to do. Okay, let's see if it fits on here. And this piece, I just made a 1/4 inch bigger. I think this is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4, but it doesn't really matter. You just want something. I think this will work. Yes, okay, that'll work. I'm just going to split it like that. Another quick and easy way to make cards. So we'll put one edge there and one edge here. And then I decided to put that on pretty peacock. I just wanted to have something that's a little darker. Okay, so to cover this is immediately what I went to because I thought they have these pretty little things in here. And I thought, okay, this will add a little silver to it right there. And then I had the hugs. And then I thought, that really might need a little. So all I've added are punches and cardstock. I don't add anything else to the kits. Just, yes, I'll live with that. So I will put this on. Not cooperating with me right there. Okay, we'll do this. And let's just do a glue dot to put this one on. Put that right in the middle. And then I will pop this one up. And now it could use some gems too, because it looks a little plain, but it's okay. I was like, let's see. I would actually probably add some gold gems. So maybe I'll not do that and just add some gold. So that's always fun at the end. Let's see. What else can we do? Oh, let's try this one. Okay, this was another thought I had that read me. I took this piece and cut it down so that we would have, because I wanted it to be smaller so that we can do a 3-layer card like this. And I'm going to just leave it plain and then decorate the middle. So I have words from this, thinking of you. So do I want the words? I think I want them this way. But we'll see. If I put them upside down, then they'll just go the other way. So I'm going to do thinking of you. One of the best things about these paper pumpkin kits, I think, are all the words that you get. So it's just great to collect words. You can never have too many sizes and shapes of words, I find. So I'm going to put that on. This, again, is another just plain card, but just doing something a little bit different. And then I thought this might need a little something more, and I think it does. So I did bring a little ribbon. Let's try this. So I'm going to take this ribbon, I'm going to leave it on the spool, and I'm just going to do a half knot. And we'll see how this works. Maybe a bright pink ribbon would be better, but this is what I have. I could do this. Okay, I'm going to do it up here and add some gems there. Okay, so as we go along, that's what I'll do next. So I will, again, just do a glue dot here and put that there. Okay, so does that work? And then it definitely needs some gems. So let's go for the larger size here. And again, I love just putting 3 when I need like an accent. I love just doing 3 in a row because it's just like it adds another little layer of texture to there. Okay, that's that card. Now let's see. What else can we think about? Oh, this was just another thought that I had. Let's see if this works. So there are my extra words. Okay, so here is a card. Okay, I'm going to have trouble with this because I hate to use the background, but I'll let this be since I've got several and I'm doing it. We'll go ahead and I was just going to cut this on the diagonal. Even if I don't like it, see, I can just cut off the back and use that again. What I'm struggling with is I'm going to have this lovely back. And I hadn't really intended to have a lovely back. So I could also cut it apart and layer it, but we'll just go with this. So I have 2 thoughts here. One would be, this could go on the inside, and it would just split like that and have a fun. And I think that is really beautiful. What I'm going to do is just add a little thing here. The other thing is to leave this off and even make a second card. So we'll just play with this idea here. So if I put a strip of this, right along there. So let's see. I think what I will do is put this right along there, and you can see I'm doing it right to the edge, and it's going over the edge, and it doesn't matter because when I pull this up, do you see how that just stays? That'll stay. I can just wipe that little bit off. And now I know I will need to trim a corner here. And yeah, I trimmed it the wrong way. That's why I have an extra long piece here. We'll see if this works. Okay. Oh, and you know what? You can flip paper over and it just, okay, here's what I'm, oh, I need to have it much more angled. You can tell I am just winging it. Okay, and then I'm going to put this all along the side. Okay. Now there'd be all different kinds of ways to finish these off too, other than I'm doing. I'm just trying to provide some quick, easy ways. So now this could have, if it stayed like this, I could put this in here. And this could be a nice card. Now with my layered one, I'm actually thinking the part that I cut off, I think I do this on another one and make it smaller and then layer the whole thing. Do this design, but layer it on a solid color background. That would work because then you'd have an extra framing on it and you would have that. So the other option, if I put this down, okay, then I need something to go like, this feels like it needs like a big circle or something to help close that up. And since I'm not live, I'm recording this. I only have myself to ask about this, or this is what I would be asking for opinions for. Okay, so I will figure that one out and you will see that on the blog, but a couple of different ways to do that. And then let's see, I wonder, okay, let's try this. So here I have another one cut, and I believe these are cut like 5 by 3.5 or 5 by kind of whatever they are. I'm going to take these and cut. I have a second color under it, and I am going to just trim this way. And then I'm going to trim this one this way. And this one this way. Okay. And now my goal is to make 2 cards out of this using, okay, I was going to do a little background piece. Well, sometimes we just play with an idea. Okay, let's see. Well, maybe this will be big enough the way it is. Here's what I'm thinking. Okay, we'll just do it on the white. If I do that, and I might have cut this too big. This is what I was thinking. I do this and this. Do these need to be narrower? No. Oh, Karen, I think it actually worked. See, I was putting that sideways. And I'm going to do a card front like that. And then I have enough pieces I can do a second one. Okay, I'm happy with that. I like that a lot. So we'll put this one together. And just quickly eyeballing things here, so we're not going for perfection. Okay, I think that's pretty. I am not sure what I will put on it. I could do oh, okay. I actually like that. I could be thinking of you. I could also do, I think this is probably a little small, but if I'm trying to show everything, I could just put this like right here and be "You are amazing" and add some gems. Oh, I like that in terms of blocking. So what do you think? Or it could be both, thinking of you, you are amazing. Oh, sure, let's go for both. Since we're hanging out, we'll do this. I will put 3 of these on. So do thinking of you and a little "You are amazing." I'm just going to wipe off that little extra there. You are amazing. Put that right in the corner there. Okay, well, that was fun. And let's see. I have one more. I took this. Let's see if we have an. Okay, I'm going to take this. So I will show what I did here. I decided this was going to be a 3-layer card. So here are my pieces. So I have my base card, and then I have 4 by 5 1/4 under it. And then I did this, which could be a square. Let me see if it is. It is 3 3/4. Yes, by 3 3/4. So I'm going to assemble these. And then I thought, you know, one of the other just favorite cards, it's just a go-to, is doing any kind of a strip card. So I thought to make this a little bit different. The reason I cut off the white was that I had decided I was going to put the congrats down here. Now, my other option would have been to do the strips long. I debated because that would be great too, and put the congrats across there. So if I made a second one, I would do it that way, just have it be different. Then I took this and just cut strips. So these are 1 inch by 3 1/2. And on the inside, this is the piece that was left. So that's going to go on the inside to write on. I think, okay, we better put that on. So I thought, oh, that's just pretty. And it kind of has that little, so I'm not even wasting any of that. Put that right there. And then these I just want to line up so that, like, yeah, that's good. Okay, I'll do the 2, and I do the 2 outside ones first. So I'm going to put that one on because then I can just kind of eyeball the middle one, and then, you know, good enough is good enough. And then this one in the middle. And yeah, see, I want the orange up top because this would be too similar. So that's why I'm just kind of working these out to be a little bit different there. Okay, so I have that. And then I have my congrats, which we'll put on. And so this is what I was thinking, but I had already started cutting for that. I think I would have preferred to have these longer and the congrats going across there. But I could also do you know what? I like the congrats over here better. I'm going to do that. And I may just leave that. I think I might just do it what I always do. But I'm thinking white would be better here because something that's white and bold would stand up and go with that white. And what I have there is kind of clear. So I'm going to go back to finishing these things. And on my blog, you will see the pictures of all these and kind of the finished idea. But my plan with doing these videos is just to have fun sharing how I approach how to come up with different ideas. So have fun. And there's a link below if you're interested in paper pumpkin. Thanks for watching.